just a quick update for these ladies today. Similar to a lot of my recent videos or midweek videos, I normally post the longer or larger videos on a Sunday. But this is how they looked when I'd actually had them for 2 weeks. They had a little bit of brood, which had started to lay. I've since added them just in a tubs and tubes setup. If you don't know what happened, I did have a 2 queen colony that got donated to me from Antics. I then ended up having 1 queen die on arrival, so they actually sent me a 2 queen replacement colony. So I still have this 1 queen colony, which is inside this tub, and obviously that's how it looks at the moment. It's going really, really well though. They seem to be much happier since I added them in their own little setup. And you know, for me, it's so much easier just to maintain a colony when they're in something like this as opposed to using your typical test tube. I'm a really, really clumsy person and I have very fat fingers, so anything like test tubes for me is just not ideal. I'm way too clumsy. So something like this is just super convenient, something I can just check the feeder, check everything else. I'm not going to add isopods in this, but I will be adding some springtails. We'll see how they go though. It basically means I've got this 1 queen colony at the moment, which I am going to be nursing and keeping you guys up to date on. I do intend to build them something, but just remember I mentioned a while back I was going to be building a huge multi-species terrarium, or a brand new one which is going to be even bigger than my RUGINODIS one, and these are one of the species I'm wanting to keep inside. So this 1 queen colony could be for that setup, but who knows, we'll find out in future I guess. But similar to my Fidole, I feed these protein every 3 or 4 days. I also keep sugars in constantly. It's just super easy for me that way to maintain or keep an eye on things. I don't like things to be left in there too long. Matters recently did a video on this saying, especially this time of the year, you will or most likely get mites if you leave food in there for too long. So just bear in mind that if you are, you most likely will get mites. And I don't know if you've watched one of the previous videos from a couple of weeks ago, I did run into a problem with mites for a short period of time. They came in on a batch of crickets I got, but just bear in mind, you know, these things do happen. Good job, I keep predatory mites at hand. But this colony is doing really good. I can't be more happy for what they're in at the moment, and obviously future plans for these. Remember, if you did like the video, smash that like button, subscribe if you want to see more updates on these and other videos coming in the future. As always from me, peace and love, I'm out.